I'm going to Thailand later this year in 2022, and I've been thinking that I need to go through all my clothes and work out if I've got enough appropriate outfits. So today I thought I would try everything on and show you what I'm taking to Thailand. Hello and welcome to Life of Soph. I am Soph and I do shopping videos, travel videos, theme park videos and more. Today, as I said, I'm going to be trying on some of the outfits that I'm planning to take to Thailand with me. Thailand is a destination that has mosquitoes, and so the advice is to wear stuff that's loose and floaty to kind of cover up your skin and make sure that the mozzies can't get you. So that's something that I'm bearing in mind while deciding what I need to take. I decided that I need to review what I'm going to take, basically to see if I need to get anything else that's going to be a bit better at covering me up. So what better opportunity to try everything on than right now? You can probably see behind me that I've got all my clothes laid out. I basically picked out of my wardrobe everything that I might consider wearing, and I'm going to try it all on, see how many outfit combinations I can make, and try and make sure that I've got enough that are kind of suitable given the circumstances with the mosquitoes. So if you want to see what you should be wearing on a holiday to a place that is going to be hot, humid and have mosquitoes, then keep watching. For me, the hardest bit of holiday outfit planning is always trying to match tops with skirts or shorts or bottoms. So I'm going to start off with dresses and playsuits just because they're so much easier. Although before I start, I did just want to say that I'll be taking a plain black cardigan. I will also hopefully be taking this. So this is just a black lacy, I think it's treated as a bomber jacket because it's got a zip on it, and also this, which is the same sort of thing but in white. The only thing with this is that when I picked it out of the wardrobe today, it looks like it's going a bit yellow, and I have had it for quite a long time. It's by Select, who went bust a few years ago. So if I can't get it looking good again, then I might have to buy another one because I love this and it's so convenient because again, it's light and floaty and the sleeves are literally just like an extra cover-up layer. So I will be taking these as well as a plain black cardigan when I go away. So I'm going to start with Playsuits, and this one is from Quiz. It's got these little puffy sleeves. I'm holding it together here because it is quite low cut and it does flash my bra. What I tend to do is either pin it or just wear a strap top underneath so that if it flashes the strap top it doesn't really matter. So this is what it looks like. It's actually got a layer here, so it looks kind of like a dress on top, but it's not. The thing about this is that obviously it's short, so it shows my legs, and also it exposes my arms, so it's something that I'm gonna have to consider, but I do love this playsuit. Next is my Old Faithful, this Primark playsuit. I've had this for years and it's just so easy to just chuck on and wear. So this always comes abroad with me, but again, it exposes my shoulders, this one more so than the Quiz one, and also my legs. So it's something I'm gonna have to bear in mind if I'm gonna take it with me. Now this playsuit is a bit better than the previous two, and you'll guess why. It's because it's got sleeves, albeit my legs are still on show. I can't remember where this one was from, but the tag says Dancing Leopard, which I'm guessing is the brand. Again, I'm holding it together because it's got like this wrap neck. So if I let it go, my bra is everywhere. I've actually got a safety pin in the tag on this one because I always put a safety pin in it to protect my modesty. So yeah, this is probably looking more likely than the other two just because we've got the sleeves. This is a really lovely playsuit because it kind of carries you through from day to night. Because it's got the sleeves as well, it provides a bit more warmth in the evenings, and it's also kind of, when you look at it, I don't see it as necessarily a casual playsuit. It's kind of in the nice top and jeans area, so I feel like you can get away with it either way. So actually, now that I've tried this on and thought about it, this one is almost certainly going to be coming with me. So we're out of playsuits now and on to dresses, and this one is another Old Faithful for me. This one was from H&M quite a few years ago. I'm sure that I bought this specifically for one of my Disney World trips because I wanted a dress that I could just kind of chuck on that was nice and easy. It's quite unusual because it's got a square neck, which I really like. I think it suits me. Again, it's an easy one that you can just chuck on, and as I said, it's a dress. You can see there it's just above the knee. I may take this one with me, but I may have some better options, so I think this is going in the maybe pile at the moment. Now, if you are a Disney fan like I am and you watch Disney in Details videos, you will know that Victoria loves lemons. I am the same actually. I love fruity clothes, and you'll see that later on when we get on to the trousers. So I bought this dress from Boohoo. I think it was maybe about a year ago. It's obviously Bardo, which is lovely, and it's got this kind of ruffly bit, and it's elasticated around the shoulders, but it's really comfortable, and like if I'm moving around, I don't feel like it's just gonna fall off because it's elasticated. It's got a little frilly bottom as well, and again, you can see it's just above the knee. I really like this dress, but I'm not sure if it's going to be too tight and make me a bit hot and sweaty and feel horrible. The other thing is obviously all of this up here and at the back is exposed along with my legs. Again, as much as I love it, I don't know that it's necessarily going to be that suitable, so this is another one that's going to be going in the maybe pile. So we're now on to maxi dresses. You may have seen this one before. This is another favourite of mine. This one is from Primark. I think I bought it in sale a few years ago, and also it's from the children's range, so I think this is like an age 12 to 13. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, then I'm 5 foot tall, which is about the height of the average 13-year-old. So especially with maxi dresses, if I can find something in the children's section that isn't too childish, which might sound really strange, but it can be quite difficult. It's much easier for me to buy maxi dresses in the children's range, because otherwise I have to buy them in the adults range and then take them up, and I can't be dealing with that. So you can't see, but this is the perfect length for me. It's about ankle length, and it's just this lovely kind of watery, watercolory pattern. It's got a racer back, which is a bit unusual, and also it's good because it's quite high necked here and it's got good coverage under my arms as well. The only thing that concerns me a little bit about this dress is that the material is quite thick, so I'm not sure that it's necessarily going to be that breathable in the hot and humid weather. But other than that, it's a maxi dress, so it covers up a lot of my skin. Obviously I can put the white lacy cover up on top of it, and yeah, I think on balance this one is probably going to be coming with me. Next is this beautiful cold shoulder dress that I got from Boohoo last year. You can see it's got the ruffly sleeves at the bottom each side. The only thing is I can feel already it's kind of dropping and trying to show off my cleavage. I've lost a bit of weight since last year, and last year it fit me absolutely perfectly, so that's a bit of a shame. But this dress, you might be able to see from the top, it's much more kind of form-fitting, which is great for me, because if I wear anything that's not, I think because I'm so thin and so short, I literally just look like I'm straight up and down, which I am not up for. This is another maxi dress, and I can feel that actually it might be a little bit too long. It's just kind of brushing the tops of my feet, even though this is from the petite range, and that is a qualm I have with Boohoo, is that their petite clothes aren't very good for actual petite people. They're still too long, so Boohoo, you need to sort that out. The material of this is quite soft and smooth, so if you can see I'm like rubbing it, it's because it's really lovely material. I don't know if it's viscose, but it's quite smooth and shiny. It feels like if you got water on it, it would just slide off, but in a good way. So I think I'm gonna have to wear this a bit more and see how I feel about it. I obviously don't want to be constantly feeling like I need to pull it up or to hold it up at the bottom so that I don't trip over it. Assuming that I'm comfortable with it, then this will be coming with me, but as I say, I'm gonna have to be wearing it a few times just to check that it is gonna be sufficiently comfortable for me. But look at this gorgeous pattern. I mean, how could I resist? Next up, this is another Old Faithful, and this dress is from Primark. Again, I got this maybe 5 or so years ago, because I know that I've taken it on both of my Disney trips. And it's quite form-fitting at the top, but then it's looser at the bottom. I don't know if you can see, but it's got a slit right up the leg, which makes it really easy to walk in. In terms of the length, it's about mid-calf, so it's not quite a maxi dress, but for me, it's as close as. It's another dress that's so easy to just chuck on and wear, and it's so comfortable. But again, with it showing the bottom part of my legs and my arms, it should be in the maybe section, but to be honest, it's so comfortable and it's so easy to wear. And because it's near enough maxi, I'm probably just gonna take it. This is another maxi dress from Primark, and I'm gonna show you the back of this one because it's really unusual. Maybe unusual is not the right word, but it basically has a zip up to the lower back, and then it's got the tie section on the back here. As I say, it is a maxi dress, and I did have to take it up because it was from Primark and it was miles too long. I bought this again about 5 years ago, and I think I got it in the sale at Primark, which is why I would have bought it even though it needed taking up. Again, it's quite form-fitting at the top because obviously it's got exposed sides and back, and it's also got a slit in the leg, and that's about up to my knee, so again it's really easy to walk in, very floaty at the bottom. This obviously would be more of an evening dress than a day dress, so it might be nice, I thought, if we're going out somewhere nice for dinner, or even if we're just staying in the hotel to have dinner, it might be nice to dress up a little bit. I think this is probably coming with me, and to make it worthwhile, I'll maybe wear it 3 or 4 times. The idea of this is that I'm trying to take as little as possible because I'm a massive overpacker. So maybe what I'll do is see how many outfits I've got for the days, and then if I've got enough room, I'll take this and wear it a few times in the evenings. If you saw my summer clothes haul, then you won't be surprised to see this. This is a maxi dress that I got from Boohoo earlier this year. This is again from the petite range, but unfortunately again I had to take it up. I just could not resist the pattern on this. I mean, how beautiful. What a gorgeous shade of blue it is. So this is another maxi dress. It's got a slit right up to the mid-thigh. So you could argue it's a bit racy in that sense, but actually it's got really good coverage and it just means that it's really easy to move around in it. And again, I don't know if you can see, but it's quite form-fitting up here. There's actually a hidden zip on this side, which means that it's easy to get into and then obviously zip up to be close by. I should say that this dress was touted as a plunge dress, and originally the cleavage did come to about here, which is well below my boobs, but I actually adjusted it myself and just so that it's much less low cut, because that is not me at all. It's got these really gorgeous floaty sleeves as well, and the whole thing is this really lovely, light, loose, floaty, thin material. So I think it's going to be perfect, and I cannot leave this behind for my Thailand holiday. Finally, I've got this navy and white polka dot jumpsuit. This is from Sainsbury's. Again, if you saw my other haul, you will have already seen this. So I got this earlier this year. Again, it's a petite one, which means that it's kind of perfect length. So in terms of the length, it goes to kind of mid-calf, which again is great, and it's so loose and comfy. It's got no zips or anything. There are buttons here which you can undo to make it easier to kind of climb in this way, but I don't need to be honest. It's this stretchy jersey material, so it may not necessarily be the most breathable item of clothing that I take with me. And also obviously we've got the exposed bit here and the arms and also my calves and my feet. But to be honest, it's going to be more covering than most outfits that I have, and it's so comfy and it's going to roll up so small in my suitcase that I am definitely taking this with me. And to be honest, even though this is quite casual, I think I might be able to get away with it as like a nicer evening outfit as well. So that was the easy bit. That's everything that I had kind of one piece wise, so dresses, playsuits, jumpsuits. So I'm now onto the kind of mix and match section, which is always much more difficult because I only like to pack things that I've got two things I can match it with at least, so I can make various outfits with fewer items. So I am going to take a plain black strap top, and actually I'm going to try on all the bottoms with this on, but I will also take a plain white strap top, so again I can mix and match them with pretty much everything. This black strap top is from Primark, and I think it was between £1.50 and £2. I bought it a couple of weeks ago, and if you've seen my day in the life / Primark and Boots haul video, then you'll know that I originally bought this in a size too small and now I've got the right size. So moving on to the skirt. Again, if you've seen my summer haul video, then you will have already seen this skirt. This is from Boohoo, and I believe it was from the petite range. This really gorgeous like green colour with the kind of leopard print on it almost. It's midi and it's dip hem, so you can't quite see it, but at the front it goes just below the knee, and then at the back it pretty much reaches the back of my ankles. So it's a really great length, and it's also floaty, really easy to wear. I wear it high-waisted, as you can see, and it does also have a little bow detail, which is here. But again, this is so easy to wear, and I'm going to be able to wear it with a black strap top, a white strap top. I've worn it with, you'll see that I have loads of those thin chiffon strap tops as well in various different colours, and I can wear this with a few of them as well. So this skirt will definitely be coming with me. So this is very similar to the previous skirt. This is black and white polka dot. I'm not sure if it goes with the black top. I don't know if it's too black, but it will be absolutely fine with a white strap top. This is again from Boohoo, and again I believe it's from the petite range. Exactly the same as the previous one. It's midi / dip hem, so it's kind of just below the knee at the front and then just hitting the back of my ankles at the back. Again, loose, floaty, super comfortable, and again, because it's black and white, everything goes with it. So I mentioned about the chiffon strap tops. I've got pink, yellow, orange, and various others, so they will all go with this as well. So again, this is definitely going to be in my suitcase. This next skirt I've had for a million years. So the story behind this is that I used to get the old H&M catalogues, like the physical ones, and do you remember they used to do offers where you could get certain items for like ridiculously low prices, and this was one of them. I think this possibly cost me about £3. It's this really gorgeous tropical print. I'm 99% sure they won't sell this anymore because I've probably had this for 10 years or more, but it's an absolute holiday classic for me. It just hits my knee, so whether you'd class class that as midi or not, I don't know. It's certainly not what I would call a mini skirt, so I guess I would call it a midi. Again, it's so easy just to chuck on. It's got a zip and a button at the back, which are well hidden, and it's just so bright and colourful and summery, and it's very light as well. It's almost a tulip shape. I don't know if you can really see that. I guess it's more A-line, but because it's quite a stiff material, it feels like it's almost sort of tulip. And again, this actually goes quite well with my black strap top, but I will also wear it with a white one, and on that basis, it's coming with me. And finally, I've got this jungle print maxi skirt. I bought it from Primark. Again, it was before my first Disney trip, so it must have been about 5 years ago. It's got a slit in the side, which goes to about my mid-thigh, so again, it's kind of easy to wear. I did take this skirt up, again, as a Primark maxi skirt. It was far too long for me at 5 foot. Also, it comes up quite high, and to be honest, it's a bit tight around my stomach where I put on weight since I last wore it. So unfortunately, I think this is actually, not only is it not going to be coming to Thailand with me, but I think it's going to be going to the charity shop. It's a shame because this print is really lovely, and it's that light chiffon floaty material. So perhaps I'll look for something similar either in the Primark stores or just online generally. Boohoo might do something similar, but I really do love this, so it served me well, but off to the charity shop it goes. Next up is a new favourite of mine. It's these lemon trousers. I bought them from Primark earlier this year, and if you've seen my London vlog or my summer haul video, then again you will have already seen these. These kind of just about reach my ankle, and props to Primark for that, because as we've said, I am unnaturally short and they are kind of the perfect length for me, albeit you'll see I am wearing them high-waisted, and again they match this strap top, and they will also go with my white strap top and probably some of the other chiffon strap tops as well. I kind of bought these specifically for Thailand, or with Thailand in mind, so I can't leave them behind, can I? They're kind of quite a light material. I don't know if maybe it's cotton. It's not stretchy, but they're quite wide-legged, so they're loose and floaty, and again should be fine in the heat. I was just rubbing there hoping to find pockets, but no such luck. And similarly to the other trousers, I recently bought these. These are, as you can see, black and kind of orange and leaf print. I got these from Sainsbury's, and again, if you've seen my summer haul, then you would have already seen these. These have pockets. Miracle for women's clothes. So these are actually full length. They reach my ankle, and they kind of feel like pajamas. They're thicker material than the lemon ones, but they're really comfortable, and they are a little bit loose and floaty. The material for these is much more stretchy, and again you'll see that I'm wearing them high-waisted, but to be honest, you could wear them kind of normal-waisted anyway. It's just that that works a bit better for me with the length. I don't think these were from the petite section in Sainsbury's, but maybe they were. I suppose for normal height people they might be kind of mid-calf length, but for me they're full length, and I can always turn them up if I do want them a bit shorter. Again, I bought these with Thailand in mind, so I can't leave them behind. I'll be honest with you, I brought down a load of pairs of shorts, like knee-length ones and kind of typical short, looser ones, but with all of those skirts, I don't think I'm really gonna need many pairs of shorts. So I've put these ones on. These are, again, an old faithful kind of favourite pair. They're from Primark from, again, about 5 years ago. They're this really bright colour, which I suppose might put some people off, but as you can see, it suits perfectly with the black strap top. It'll be same with the white, and actually it matches colours quite well. So I might bring these with me just as kind of a chuck on if I'm getting out of the pool or something. I bought those bright orange ones at the same time that I bought these. So these are from Primark as well. They, as you can see, are much more subtle, so they're grey and they've got bits of pink and green on them. I think more stuff goes with these, so I might be tempted to take these instead. But equally, I have these plain black shorts, which you may not be able to see that well, but they've got kind of a layer over the top that's, I don't know if you'd say it was lacy, but it's that kind of material where you can see through and it's still black underneath. Obviously these go with everything, albeit this outfit looks very black at the moment. So I'll probably take one of the 3 pairs of shorts, but it will depend on the tops that I'm taking as well. So I'll try on my long shorts as well, because again, I'll probably take one or possibly both pairs of those because they are longer and more covering, but then equally they're going to be hotter. And also they're both kind of denim materials, so they're quite thick and may not be that breathable. But I'll try them on and we'll see how we go. So this first pair are my new favourites. I don't know how well you can see them, but they are kind of a light blue denim type material, although they're stretchy. These were from Boohoo, and I bought them just before I went to Cyprus earlier this year, so it was probably in about March. It's got a hidden zip. Or not so hidden, because I feel like that black is really obvious. But they're really comfy, very stretchy, but as I said, they're quite form-fitting, so they might be really hot and sweaty. I'm kind of inclined to leave them behind at the moment, but I'll keep them in mind depending on what tops I choose. I should have said that those light blue shorts were kind of knee length, and these are the same. So these are kind of dark denim material, and these were from Primark. Again, they're quite a few years old. I mentioned that I've put on some weight since lockdown, and to be honest, these just don't feel very comfy anymore. I feel like they're a bit tight, they sit a bit too low, but then the crotch can't come any higher up, so they're just not very comfortable. So unfortunately, these are going to be a no for holiday and another one for the charity shop. This was definitely a worthwhile exercise because I'm now thinking that I should probably look to get some knee-length shorts that are a bit looser. And I've also brought down some Hareem pants that I own, but to be honest, I think if I take any, I'll probably take these. These are from New Look, and again, they're quite a few years old. They're very light, so they are perfect for hot weather holidays, and they've got pockets. So I think at the moment I will probably take these with me, but obviously I'll make a final decision when I do my packing. So now I'm going on to tops. This is a crop top from New Look. This is very old. The branding in the tag is the previous branding that they had. So I've had this for a very long time, albeit it's fairly classic. It's got a lacy design on the front and the sleeves, and at the back you can see it's literally just a lacy layer. There's no underlay. I mean, this goes quite well with the bottoms that I've got on. I'm wearing these just because they hopefully should go with a lot of things. I've just picked up 3 of my bottoms choices, so I've got the lemon trousers, I think they'll go fine, and then the orange trousers, again I think they'll go quite well, and then my skirt here I think will go quite well. The only thing with this skirt is that obviously it's a crop top, so they'll probably sit at about the same level, but at the moment I'm thinking yes to this. I've also got this black crop top which is very similar. Again, it's got kind of netted sleeves and layer on the front, and again it's just the plain design on the back. Again, it will go with all of the same things. Other than the lemon trousers, everything else seems quite dark. Obviously the orange trousers are quite dark. I don't think it will go with this skirt particularly well. And then obviously the 2 midi skirts from Boohoo I think will be too dark with this top. So I think I'm gonna leave this one behind. And this top is from Primark. And then finally I've got this kind of nautical blue and white stripy crop top. This is from Forever 21, and I must have bought this about 10 years ago because that was when I loved Forever 21. Obviously the pattern doesn't go with these trousers, so let's try with some of the others. Not sure about that. Not sure about that. That's okay, but I don't know if it's a bit too busy. Again, this looks okay, but not sure if it's busy. These shades are too similar but different, if you know what I mean. They're not similar enough to match, and they're not different enough to look like they're supposed to clash. So as much as I love this crop top, I think it's probably going to be one that I leave behind. So moving on to my chiffon tops. This is the first one. This is from Primark. As you can see, it's just kind of a leopard print. I think it's leopard print. But what I've just realised is that a lot of my bottoms are quite patterned, so obviously this is a big no-no, it's too similar. That's a no. That's a no. I might be able to get away with that, but I'm not that keen. That's too busy. And that's too busy. So this top is a no. So following on from what I've just said, you'll see that most of my chiffon strap tops are plain colours, so that actually works quite well. However, this top goes with the trousers, so that's good. This top is from Primark. I bought it at the end of last summer. It's slightly unusual in that it's got this strip across the back, so it just makes it a little bit different rather than just a plain kind of chiffon top like they do every year. So again, I think they go. I think they go as well. I'm surprised, but I think these go together. What do you think? Leave me a comment, let me know. These definitely go. And I'm not too sure about the blue and blue here, so I'm gonna say a no to this combo. But I think that's 5 out of the 6 bottoms that this top goes with, so this is probably gonna be a yes. Next up is another chiffon strap top from Primark. This one is much older. Again, it's at least sort of 5 years old. This one is just plain at the back, and as you can see, it's this very bright, bold orange colour, which is so lovely. And again, it goes with the trousers, but does it go with everything else? I feel like maybe that works. That's probably a yes. I feel like this is a yes, but I don't know if it's too much orange, so I might actually put it as a no. Again, I don't know if this is too much, so I'll have a think. Obviously, this was always gonna go. So I think that's about half of the bottoms that this goes with, so I probably going to put it in the maybe to no pile because I think there are other tops that will go with more things. This is another chiffon strap top from Primark. This is branded as Atmosphere, so it's obviously a few years old because Primark don't brand their clothes as that anymore. Again, double pattern I'm not for, and so this top is probably not going to match anything else, although it would go with the light blue longer shorts. I'm actually not even going to hold it up because I think there's just going to be too much pattern clashing going on, so this one probably going to be a no. The hanger that this top was on had literally like melted onto the top, so I've just had to peel it off. We did have a 40-degree heat wave last week, so I can only presume that the hanger melted in the heat. But anyway, this is another chiffon strap top from Primark. I don't know if you can see, but it's got these little black bobbles at the bottom, which is a little bit unusual. But I really love this print, and again, I've had it for a long time. Again, with the patterns, I think it's probably going to be too clashy. I'm not even going to hold it up to everything else. This, unfortunately, is a no. Next up is this lovely lilac chiffon strap top. Again, it's from Primark, and from the branding, it's a reasonably recent purchase. I think I may have got it at the end of last summer as well. The straps on this one are a bit unusual as well. You might be able to see that they kind of almost split in two as they reach the back. I should probably say what I love about these Primark strap tops is that they're spaghetti straps, so you can adjust them. Again, as a smaller person, I often have tops that just fall down, so having spaghetti straps is great because I can adjust the length to exactly how high or low I want them. And again, this top matches these bottoms, so that's a good start. And then we've got a possibly no, possibly yes. I've done this outfit before, so I know that this one works. I think I've done this outfit before as well, but it does work. I feel like I might have done this one as well, but I'm not sure about the purple and the blue, so I think this one is probably a no. So again, this top goes with about half of the bottoms, so I'm going to keep it in the maybe pile. Next is this yellow strap top. This is from Matalan, but again, it has spaghetti straps, so I can adjust where it sits. It's also got this ruffly bit at the top, and the material is kind of like chiffon, but it's a little bit rougher and it's thicker. It's also got this lovely detailing on the back. Well, I say detailing, it's just like a tie bit that I guess adds a bit of character. And again, it goes well with the bottoms. I feel like this works, but I didn't expect it to. Let me know what you think. Everything goes with black and white polka dot. I feel like maybe I've done this as an outfit before. There is a little bit of yellow on there, so yeah, I think I can do that. Obviously this works. I think this works quite well as well, actually. So I think that's all of the bottoms that go with this top, so it's gotta be a yes. So this is the last top that's strictly a strap top. So this is from Primark. Again, it's another old one, but it's got this lovely cold shoulder, ruffly sleeves. It looks kind of red on camera, but it's actually more like kind of a rusty brown. Again, it goes with the bottoms, so let's try it with some of the others. I'm not convinced about this. I'm not convinced by this either. I feel like this is too much red and pink going on, although maybe I could get away with it. I feel like that works, but this does not. So unfortunately, again, this one, I think the colour's just not right for the bottoms that I've got, so this is probably going to be a no. I love this top. This is another Primark top. As you can see, it's white and blue stripy, and it's quite thick up here, and it's not too low cut either. Again, this is an older Primark top, so you won't be able to get it anymore. So this one is a no, and I've got a couple of other pattern tops that I wanted to show you that I'm not going to try on. One of them you can see in my Primark and Boots haul that I did recently, but because they're patterns, they're not going to be coming. So I've got this one, which as I said, I showed you in my recent Primark haul. This was half price, it was £2 in Primark. It's a lovely light green colour, and it's got these kind of bird and leaf patterns on it. It's got thicker straps as well. And then I've got this top as well. This was from New Look. I think it's quite old. Again, it was too low cut, so my mum kindly sewed up the cleavage bit for me as well. Again, it's got thicker straps, and because it's patterned, it's not really going to suit any of the bottoms that I've got. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll go through everything that's a definite yes, and then I'll probably just pick one pattern top that can go with the plain blue shorts. But broadly, it looks like I'm going to be sticking with the plain chiffon tops or just the black and white strap tops. So in the definite yes pile, we've got this maxi dress from Boohoo, this evening maxi dress from Primark, this polka dot jumpsuit from Sainsbury's, this kind of mid-axi dress from Primark, this maxi dress from Primark, and this starry playsuit from somewhere. And I've got the maybes as well. In terms of tops, I've got this light blue chiffon strap top from Primark, I've got this lilac strap top from Primark, and I've got this yellow strap top from Matalan. For bottoms, at the moment, I'm gonna take these kind of midi length shorts from Boohoo, and then probably one of these pairs of shorts just as kind of a chuck on. And then I've got these lemon print trousers from Primark, and these orange print trousers from Sainsbury's. And also I'll be taking these Hareem pants from New Look. For skirts, I've got this black and white polka dot midi skirt from Boohoo, this green leopard print skirt from Boohoo. Both of them are midi skirts. And then finally, this brightly coloured, jungly themed midi skirt from H&M. To be honest, I kind of feel like that may last me 2 weeks anyway. When you think of all the top combinations with the bottoms, so I've got 3 tops and like 5 pairs of bottoms. So if I wear all of them with all of them, does that give me 15 outfits? Plus the dresses and the jumpsuit and everything. So that should be more than enough to last me. As I said, this isn't necessarily exactly what I'm gonna be packing. I will do a separate packing video just before I go, but this was just kind of to get an idea of whether I had enough kind of appropriate clothes to take. Like I said, I think I'm gonna be on the lookout for some knee length but looser fitting shorts. I don't know if that's a thing, but I can always have a look. A lot of these clothes are from Boohoo because I've got the Premier next day delivery thing, so I hugely make the most of that. If you want to see a huge Boohoo dress haul that I did earlier in the year, then make sure you press here. And to see more haul videos, make sure you press here. And if you want to subscribe, make sure you click my face. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!